Hi, I'm Ariel Bush, snowboard expert at Curated. At Curated, we are obsessed with snowboarding. We got to test out some of the best boards from the best brands, and from what we demoed, we came out with our 5 favorite 2022 women's boards. Just so you guys know, we are not sponsored by any brands, and all of these opinions are completely 100% unbiased. At number 5, we've got the Lib Tech Cortado.
I would say this could be your powder board for the year. It's good in minimal powder, it's good in deep powder. It could handle that cliff drop. The Cortado definitely excels in powder. I think it's super fun, weaving in and out of the trees, dropping cliffs. I think this is a pow board of choice for anyone looking for a new board.
It's great for, if there's some deep pow. It's great on some chunder. Could definitely take it through a lap in the park. Really, this board's just an all-mountain crusher. All in all, it's a great board. It's stiff, it's fun, and yeah, it's ready to rip up some turns. I would say I'd recommend this board to intermediate to advanced riders, people that, want that stiffer board and really want to lock in those turns and progress and, that already kind of have everything dialed in.
I would say that this board is like an intermediate to advanced riding. I wouldn't choose it for a beginner just because you want to build that foundation and not create bad habits. This board is stiffer, it is harder to twist, and so it's just not really your beginner board of choice, but you could definitely work your way up to it by the end of the season.
At number 4, we have the Jones Dreamcatcher.
This is a directional board. It's a pretty much all mountain, free ride kind of board. It's not too stiff where you feel like you can't play around on it, but it's not too soft where you feel unstable. This board is definitely made for the intermediate advanced riders looking to really have a hard carve. If you want to take it through the trees, I did. It was really fun. So I think my favorite part about this board was that edge change. I really like carving hard, carving fast, and being able to switch my edge on a dime. So being able to do that made the board super fun to ride, especially for my style of riding. I'd really just recommend this board for anyone who wants to get out there, continue your progression, rip the whole mountain, and just have fun. This is the board.
In number 3 spot, we have the Burton Feelgood. It's definitely like a mid-stiff, but it keeps you so stable and locked in. My carves were beautiful. It was pretty fast on steeper terrain, and really you just feel locked and loaded, and I really, really enjoyed riding this board. I did take it into some powder and some trees. I thought it did very well in the trees. Super easy to navigate and get from edge to edge quickly. But in the powder, I did feel a little like I was gonna tomahawk, meaning roll forward. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this as like your go-to powder board, but what I would recommend it for is that all mountain board. You can take it into the park, you can take it onto the groom runs. You can get into some soft stuff. You're not totally gonna tomahawk, but it just wouldn't be like my specialized powder board. This profile of a board needs to be approached more by an intermediate to an advanced rider, someone who can really drive this board. I definitely would not be recommending this as someone's very first board in the camber profile, but as that progressional board, if you want to start going a little bit faster, popping a little bit more, and really just feeling locked in, this is going to be that board for you. If you are someone that likes to feel in control and feel stable and is a little bit more aggressive and can handle a board and obviously likes to carve, I would definitely get on this board. At number 2 is the Hel Yes. My overall impression of this board is that I would add it to my quiver. It fit all of my personal needs that I like to get out of snowboarding. It's definitely meant for that higher intermediate, but really that advanced to expert rider who still likes a little bit of a playful board. Could definitely take this board through the park. It would do really well on a jump line. It definitely has some great pop to it. I was able to take it over some side hits and really see what it was made of. It can definitely ride switch, but the nose is gonna be a little bit longer than the tail, but I was able to rock some switch turns, but if you're only going for switch, I wouldn't recommend this board. There are better ones out there. I felt that this board went pretty fast. I was able to keep up with some of the other folks that I was with without too much effort on my end, but I just would not recommend it for anyone's first setup. I would not recommend it for a beginner rider. Definitely those higher level intermediate to expert riders out there. Would definitely recommend this board to someone that fits that mold of wanting to be able to charge those steeper lines, get into some of that deeper powder. It rocks in the powder. But then also, you know, when they get onto that mellower terrain, they want to get a little bit playful and do their butters and presses. And the #1 women's board that our experts love is the Never Summer Lady West.
First impression, it's so lightweight. I thought it was gonna be this noodle, that it was just gonna chatter down the hill, and it doesn't. It holds an edge so well, and it's super stable. You can play with it in the POW, you can play with it on not so good of snow, and either way, you're gonna have a lot of fun. This is the board to buy if you just want one all mountain ripper every single day this season. This board is stable. I did not feel any chatter at high speeds, low speeds, good to go. Yo, I would say it's intermediate board to advanced for sure. I don't know if beginners want to have it because honestly, it's a pretty stiff board. If you are used to riding a pretty flexy board and you're looking for that playful board, this probably isn't your board of choice. But if you're looking to step up your aggression, then I think this is a great board. You're not gonna pick it as your like park board of choice, but you can always get in that park and rip it up and look like that cool chick riding a directional in the park. I would definitely purchase this board. I would take it in the powder. I would claim it as my powder board of choice for the year. I would also claim it as my all mountain board for the year.
What do you think? Did your board make the list? Let us know in the comments below. If you want help finding the perfect snowboard, head over to curated.com to be matched with an expert like me to get free personalized advice. And if you liked this video and want to see more content from Curated, make sure you hit that subscribe button.